Hello, and welcome to episode 11 of the Trainspotters podcast, or to be technical, series 2, episode 1. Yes, we are doing a 10 episode format each series, so this is technically series 2, but you will not know the difference. We're doing another interview, and I'm joined by fellow spotter, Hayden. Hello, Hayden.
Hello, Joe.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Welcome to the Trainspotters podcast.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. I know you've been a bit of a keen listener to the series. How have you found it?
I found it very interesting. Some
Yeah.
interesting stories, some interesting guests. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Yes. Yeah, and you're one of them. You've joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've joined the long line of people.
I've joined the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's a Hall of Fame somewhere. So do you want to give us a bit of an overview of yourself, and then I'll start asking technical questions. So just a bit about yourself, what you like to
Okay.
do, and yeah.
Okay, well, my name is Hayden. I'm a train spotter from the south of England, but particularly Southampton. What I do is I train spot in my local area. I mainly look for interesting train movements such as rare diesel movements or steam rail tours, and I photograph and video them, and I put them on my Instagram or Facebook.
Lovely. And I take it that's the only thing you do. You're not on like YouTube or anything.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not on YouTube. Maybe YouTube will be something for the future.
Oh yes, well I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And I've been doing this game 5 years.
Wow.
I know.
It's very good.
Very long time. Yeah. So, kind of the first question I want to ask, a nice, simple one. You can answer in your own words, any way you want. Where did your love of trains start? Where did it all begin?
Well, I think for like most train enthusiasts nowadays, it began with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid, but it was I never really watched the original Thomas the Tank Engine. It was more sort of like the modern animation.
Oh yes, the
Engine.
CGI.
Yeah, I would say that played a big role in my formation for love of trains. I would say also the Polar Express played a big role as well, because that is my favourite Christmas film. It still is now my favourite Christmas film.
Very iconic.
Yeah.
Very iconic, and I think that's a very, very very good film to choose. And of course, Thomas, that was the start for me. So it seems to be a bit of a common pattern, one way or another.
Yeah. I think Thomas is now the way that kids get interested in trains.
Yeah. So then, of course, it's evolved to modern units, and I take it you're a big fan of rail tours and things as well.
Yes, I do like rail tours. I mean, I mainly look for steam rail tours, but
Oh yeah.
But I don't mind looking for diesel ones as well.
Of course not. Yeah, that's pretty good. So thank you for that. That was a very good answer for the first question. So the next one I'm going to ask is like, how does a day of spotting look like? What does it look like for you? Like, take us through your schedule a little bit and kind of, if you've got one, and kind of what you do.
I don't say I have so much a schedule. I just every now and again I just browse websites such as Railway Touring Company, Tracksy, Real Time Trains, looking for anything interesting. And if it's on a day that I'm free or have some time, I will go to either my local station, or I've been recently going to Eastleigh because they've got a lot of interesting stuff down there.
Oh yeah.
That's sort of my itinerary. I don't really so much plan it. I just take a look.
You just look at what's running, and if there's something of interest, you kind of just then make a not a plan, not like me. Like a kind of loose plan to like, oh yeah, I'll go here, go see it, um, do something else type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's good. And of course you mentioned Eastleigh. Now, of course, that's well out of my stomping ground. Is
yeah.
Eastleigh being up here in the north? But I take it. I know the carriage works and things are still there that they do work on units in, and I
Yes.
know there's a particular loco that's there that I quite like, and I wish I'd love to see it because it's salty, literally.
I'm not so sure which ones that they have got a lot of engines there.
It's
I'm
the
not.
oh 07. Uh, Specifically, I think it's 2991 or 1991.
I'm not so sure if I know about that one.
Oh, oh, well, there you go. You've learned something.
Yeah.
That's there at Eastleigh. But can you actually see the works from the station?
You can see the buildings, but
Yeah.
you can't see much. I would say
No.
if you were to get on the train, and if you're heading either to Southampton or coming from Southampton into Eastleigh, if you look to the side where the carriage works are, you can just see little bits. You can still see what's in the yard. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I've gone past and I've seen like carriages for the Midland Pullman.
Oh,
But you can't.
lovely.
But you can't get a proper look. If you wanted to get a proper look, you would have to go out the station and walk along the road, and there's a road bridge nearby which you can get a good look at.
Ah, right. So it's somewhere you have to kind of move location if you want to have a little peek at what's going on.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay then. So sticking with the spotting element,
Okay.
do you have a particular favorite location to spot at? Like you can list a couple. You don't have to just pick one.
I'm not too sure at the moment because it's only like this year that I started to venture out a bit more out of my comfort zone
Oh
to
yeah,
see trains. So I think for the moment it would be Eastleigh.
yeah. I've heard some good things about Eastleigh Station.
Yeah, it's like it's got a really good view because you've got the main line, you've also got the yard, so you
Yeah.
can see a lot of. Like sometimes you go down there and you can see a Class 08 going up and down, moving wagons.
Oh, cool.
And you sometimes got some engines in the sidings. Like I've seen sometimes maybe like Class 66s and Class 70s.
Yeah.
But you also get the occasional Class 69 or even if you're lucky, a Class 56.
Flipping heck. That sounds pretty good. And obviously, I mean, it'll be nothing like Eastleigh was in Steam days when they had the sheds
No.
and all the merchant navies and Battle of Britons and things like that.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. It would be really cool back then, but it's not too bad now.
No, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds like somewhere I need to visit one day.
Well, if you ever do decide to come down to visit, I'm happy to show you around.
Oh, that'd be good. um, so I'm going to ask the opposite question now. Because
Okay.
of course I don't have them written down. Really, I need to start writing them down properly because I do get points where I'm like, okay. So have you ever been to a station like recently or ever, and you've kind of found it a bit lacking, like either in traffic or in facilities or anything like that, and thought, yeah, I'm not going to come here again?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say no because I pretty much go to the similar spots. I guess I can go to the same spot. It just depends on what's happening on the day.
Yeah.
Some days are more eventful than others. So
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much answered that question.
yeah.
Do you go to many heritage railways?
I've been to a few heritage railways. Obviously, my local heritage railway is the Watercress line, which is my favourite.
Oh, Watercress is the mid Hants, right?
Yes.
Yes, I thought it was.
Yeah. Watercress is sort of its nickname because they grow watercress at Alresford.
Oh, cool.
So it's his nickname.
Oh, so for anybody that didn't know that, myself included, That's why Midhants is called the Watercress line.
Yeah, because also before the railways, they've grown watercress for many years, like hundreds of years. But it wasn't until the when the railways came along that watercress could start to be transported what further afield. Like it would take horse and cart a few days to transport watercress to London, but then when the railways came along, it only just took a few hours.
Oh yeah, it's like it was rocket science, wasn't it? It was like the horses are taking too long. Let's load it on the engines, and then
Yeah,
because they always say the steam engine was faster than a horse and cart.
100%.
And plus, it means that watercress is still fresh.
Yeah, exactly. So the railways helped the distribution of watercress. So it played a big role in the local area.
Yeah. So Midhants is your local then.
It is my local.
Yeah.
It's definitely my favourite. They got lots of good engines there. Like what the watercress line has got a lot of good engines, and my most recent excursion to the watercress line was to go and see Sir Nigel Gresley at their autumn gala.
Lovely. Sir Nigel Gresley is one of my favourites, I must say.
It is definitely one of my favourites. I love the A4s. It's the first time I've seen an A4 since number 9 in 2018.
Wow. I actually saw number 9 a few years ago, but she wasn't working, sadly. I saw her at the end.
Yeah,
when she was on display.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were all sad about number 9 being retired.
Oh, yeah.
And as much as we would have liked her to keep running, at the end of the day, it was the owner's decision. But
exactly.
You never know. She might make a comeback in the future, which I would really like to see.
Well, yeah, because it's like the A4 is a very practical engine. I mean, I sit here and I'm an A3 lover myself. I prefer A3s to A4s.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that I don't like an A4. They are very striking engines. And obviously, it's sad at the moment that Gresley's the only one flying the flag for the entire class.
Yeah, but she might not be on her own for much longer because Bitten is at crew at the moment, having her own calls. So she might come back in the next few years.
That'll be interesting. Any predictions for liveries?
I would like them to put Bitten back in his NNER Garter Blue because I think she looked really nice in that.
Yeah, I think they've had her in that on display, which I think that would be a bit refreshing from constant BR colours. If they put another engine in BR green, I'm going to cry.
Yeah. I mean, a few people have said that BR green, BR black is pretty much everywhere now because it's what most of the volunteers remember from the days of steam.
Well, yeah, that's very true. There aren't very many people. I mean, there are probably people that can remember post-war liveries.
Yeah.
And possibly 1930s liveries if there are any changes in the 1930s, because I know a few people that can remember that.
Yeah.
But not many.
No.
So, yeah, it's interesting, and it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of them. But carry on talking about the watercress line. What else have they got there? Because it's certainly a line I've not really looked at. Being obviously up north, it's not really somewhere I've looked at.
No. Well, the watercress line have got a wide variety of not just steam engines, diesels. They're the most common engines you would see on the watercress line are probably the Ivet 2 Mickey Mouse tank.
Oh, yeah.
41312. And also you have the Yuri S15 30506.
Yep.
But they're early this year, the Canadian Pacific came back into service. So that's now a regular. Yeah,
I've got some beef with that engine. And not so much the engine itself, more the colour it's in. I'd have loved it if they'd about shopped it in BR Blue again.
Yeah,
that is the icon.
Yeah, it did look good in BR Blue. I will admit. I used to have, when I was little, I had DVDs of Campac in BR Blue, so it is a livery I associate with the engine. But even though it's not in BR Blue, BR Green is the original colour for the engine, so it's true history. Well,
very true. But then, I suppose you see a lot more merchant navies than I do.
Well, yeah. I mean, the only ones I've really seen are Campac, Clan
Yeah.
Line, and one occasion British India Line.
Ah, she's based up at the what I call the engine graveyard now, Carnforth.
Yeah.
Sorry to anyone from West Coast Railways if you listen to this. Do you mind me just jumping in telling a story?
Yeah.
So I was at the Greatest Gathering. I don't know if you went to that.
No, unfortunately, I didn't. I would have loved to, but I couldn't get that. I didn't even have a ticket.
Yeah, tickets did go rather quick.
I think I must have been living under a rock because I didn't really hear about it until a few weeks before it happened. But then the tickets are gone.
I think you must have been because it was everywhere.
I know. I can't believe I missed it. I was like,
Oh,
how
well.
did I miss it?
Yeah, well, there's always something for Rocket not 150, 200. So, and that's in a couple of years' time.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
But no. So my story was with the Greatest Gathering. They obviously had Clan Line. First time I've seen Clan Line.
Yeah.
And British India Line, also first time I've seen her. Stood together side by side, which is lovely
Yeah.
when they can stand two of the same engine together. But I was looking at Clan Line and how clean she was, and how her brass shone like gold. Now you must know by now I'm very particular with brass cleaning.
Yes, I have seen your pictures of your brass cleaning.
Yes, if I am a bit of a fusspot, if brass isn't shiny, it's not done right. So I was admiring Clan Line, and sorry, I think my voice is going again. And then I turned to her sister, British India Line. I looked at British India Line, and I was like, "Who's clean?" I thought to myself, "Who's cleaned this? They've not done it properly. Why is she not shiny like her sister?"
Yeah, I have seen the pictures, and yeah, British India Line didn't look as clean as Clan Line.
So I think Carnforth cleaning team need a bit of a lesson.
Yeah.
This is just personal opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you.
There you go. I'm getting all political now. Oh no.
Oh no.
Somebody stop me. I think we better start talking something else.
Yeah, I think that might be best.
Yes. So, are there any heritage railways? They don't have to be specifically down south. They can be a bit more northerly. Um, that you'd like to go to one day, or any stations anywhere else, like on the main line, you'd like to go spotting?
I think with regards to, I think with regards to heritage railways, I would say the North Yorkshire Moors is probably at the top of my list.
Same here. It's just the expense.
Yeah.
44 quid for a day rover.
Yeah, I mean, it's expensive, and of course, for me, a very long way to go.
Exactly.
All the way from Hampshire to Yorkshire.
Exactly, yeah. For me, it's just across Pennines, so it's not that much bother.
Yeah.
How about mainline stations?
Mainline stations, the list could be endless. I'm not too sure about that one. York is quite a nice station.
No, I'd highly recommend York. I had a very good time spotting there.
Yeah, I went to York last year with on a holiday, and as we were waiting for our train home, I did a little bit of train spotting.
Oh well, that's lovely.
It's all like the usual Class 800s, Class 802s. But I did see a Class 90, which was really interesting.
Oh yeah, the 91s.
Oh yeah. Sorry, 91s.
No, it's all right. I've yet to clap eyes on one of them. There was one due in when I went to York in August, and unfortunately, I was in the museum at the time, so naturally, you know what it's like when you're in the museum. Time kind of stands still. Like you can be in there looking at everything, and like hours have gone by. So I missed it, but I'm hopeful that they'll still be clinging on going forward, because if they are, I'd definitely love to clap eyes on one.
Yeah, well, definitely. Well, you still have time. They have got a few years left before they're due to be replaced.
Well, yeah, and I think that's the best way to do it, rather than outright phasing them and then all the 800s decide to break down.
Yeah, or get cracked wheels.
Oh yeah, well, cheaply built, cheaply run, and cheaply scrapped. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
There's a certain set of units that run through my local line that I'd love to see go to the cutters, and that's the 195s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The 195s. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them.
No, the 197s aren't any good either.
Yeah, I mean, we might not like them, but I think the commuters do like them because they will replace the Pacers, and I
Well,
think people
yeah.
love them for that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's commuters, isn't it? We can sit here and say, oh, well, we don't like this, we don't like that. But sadly, us enthusiasts aren't the target audience.
No, we're not.
Sadly, if we were, I think the railways would still be using coal and. Sorry, environmentalist people. I shouldn't mention burning coal, should I?
No, we shouldn't. We need to be positive about the environment.
Indeed. Oh, well, burning coal is just as fun.
Yeah.
Even for a heritage steam engine.
Yes, exactly.
Because I think that's important, though. Before I ask you the next question, we've kind of gone off on a tangent, haven't we?
I think we have a little bit.
Oh, it don't matter. This is what these kind of things are all about, really.
Yeah,
But
they are.
as somebody who, and this is speaking for both of us, really, who hasn't seen a steam engine in its working life, like when they were the norm.
Yeah.
How do you feel seeing one working, like on the main line or on a heritage railway or whatever else?
How would you say makes you feel? Well, I would
Yeah.
say they are really cool to see, and they are sort of when you see them, it's for a moment, it's sort of like steps you back in time to the days when they were a bit more of the norm, and
Yeah.
yeah. I would say they are really cool to see. I mean, obviously, I would have loved to have lived in the days of steam, but unfortunately, I didn't choose that.
Exactly. Unfortunately, that path was not set out for us.
No, it was not.
However, that certainly would be a topic to venture into this series. Steam engines and maybe get a little bit political, which I try not to do on this podcast, but you have to.
Well, I think nowadays it's
Yeah.
getting more difficult to avoid it.
Yeah, exactly. So my next question to you then, is there a particular railway route in like a journey in this country that you've thought I'd love to do it? Like, I know there aren't many of the famous named ones left now, but
Yeah.
if there were any of the named ones or non-named ones for any significance, is there any you would like to do? Any lines you would like to travel?
Any lines I would like to travel? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the Jacobite is the one that springs to mind first.
Mm-hmm. What,
I mean,
Fort William? Fort William to Malay?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it for the Harry Potter.
No.
For Harry Potter, but I would do it for the journey because it goes through
Oh,
the
yeah.
Scottish Highlands and it's beautiful.
Because it's a historic route. I mean, I know Ian Riley's Black Fives are the most common thing on it now, but in previous years we've had the Gresley Mogul, the Gresley and the Thompson and Peppercorn moguls that have worked up there and added a bit of old remembrance to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to say that one.
I mean, I think for the moment I think that's the one I'll go with.
That's a very, very solid choice, and I think I have to agree with you on it. Flipping it, we're at 24 minutes. Doesn't time fly?
It does. It does time fly.
I'm trying to think of another question to ask you now. Okay. All right, I'm going to ask you one from the Thomas aspect then, going back to the Watercress line.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a day out with Thomas at these, at the railway, or because I know they've got, they had a very good James when I was younger.
Yeah, that was one of the U-boats.
Yeah.
I have been to the watercourse on a Thomas the Tank Engine J, but I went by mistake.
Oh.
Well, when I say I went by mistake, I went without knowing it was a Thomas the Tank Engine Day, and by that stage, I had sort of grown out of Thomas the Tank Engine. So,
Well, yeah.
I mean, it was good. I mean, I would say the big positive about that event is that I went when Bitten was still running.
Oh, lovely.
So I saw her, and that was the first time I ever saw an 8.4. So that always sticks in my mind. I say that sticks in my mind.
Accidentally went on a Thomas Day, but got bitten.
Yeah.
I can't say that wasn't a good result at all, because it was.
Oh yeah, I would say from that aspect, yeah, it was a good result. So in some way, I was glad that I went to see Bitten.
Yes, that's lovely. Okay then. So I think we'll start kind of a couple more questions to wind down.
Okay.
I think I'm asking them faster than we've actually got recording timing, because it's now 26 minutes. 4 minutes left, plus a bit of extra time if needed. So
yeah,
you can give me a list for these. You don't have to pick just one. Your favorite steam, diesel, or electric that you've seen, and this can be a multiple unit as well.
Okay.
And then any that you haven't yet seen that you think, oh, I'd love to see them. I'd love to see them.
Okay. Well, for favorite steam locomotive, I would say it would have to be Flying Scotsman for me.
You are definitely coming back on this podcast. Thank you. I love Flying Scotsman.
I do as well. And earlier when I was saying that Thomas the Tank Engine and the Polar Express got me into railways, Flying Scotsman also had a role in it.
Well, yeah, it's Flying Scotsman, the world famous steam engine.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember when I was really little, I was sat in my grandparents' room and there was a BBC documentary on the Flying Scotsman, and I just remember being in awe about this engine.
Very, very impressive engine.
It is.
I just wish they'd take the blinkers off it and put it in apple green, or fine, keep the blinkers, but just put it in apple green again.
I couldn't agree with you more. With regards to favourite diesels, I mean, I haven't seen many of them because we don't really get them much down here. But I would say the Class 56.
That's a very, very good shout, actually. I myself have recently seen a pair of grids plus the one at the East Lancs.
Yeah.
They are very nice engines, and I think they're among the oldest still working now on the national network.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are from the 1970s. So yeah, I would say they are one of the oldest, along with the Class 37s.
Yeah, I think the 37s have got them beat, though. I think the 37s are a lot older, some of them.
I think the 37s are like 1960s.
Well, yeah. Certain members might be like later, like some of the later batches now.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 56s, they're among the batches that are left working.
Yeah, I do like a grid. I just wish we got them more down here because I barely see them.
Well, you get the body snatchers Mark II.
You are not wrong. I do get more 69s down here than I do 56s.
So you technically do get a 56, but it's body only.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It will never be the scream of grid.
No, it'll never be a screaming grid, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And favorite electric.
I'm not too sure because there are not many EMUs that I do like, but I think for the moment it would have to be the Class 455s.
Oh yes, a bit unfamiliar with them myself, being obviously all the way where third rail doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean they're more common in the London suburban areas, and actually at the time we're recording this, they're about to be withdrawn this weekend.
Yes, very, very sad indeed.
It is very sad. I tried to get tickets for the farewell tour, but I heard that they went really quickly.
You don't seem to have much luck, do you? First the Greatest Gathering, and now this.
Yeah, I think with the Greatest Gathering, I only found out about it after the tickets had gone. Whereas with the 455s, I knew about it, I planned it, but the tickets went so quickly.
Well, I suppose that doesn't stop you turning out and catching them as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I do like 455s, and it's sad that they are going.
And I mean, depending on how much film of them you've got, that might be your ticket to possibly starting YouTube with a compilation of them.
Yeah, I haven't got a lot. I think I haven't got a lot of footage because whenever I see 455s, it's normally when I'm on the train going in and out of London.
Ah, so when you're actually doing the spotting, it's where you don't see them.
Yeah, I mean they do. Sometimes they do come down here. Like some of us go to Bournemouth, and I did try to go and see one yesterday, but it was running late and it was pouring down with rain. So I decided
yes, as you were telling me this morning, yes. Very sad. So to finish off, what's one steam, one diesel, one electric that you'd love to see? Obviously, you've mentioned the 56, so that's your answers. But what's one steam engine and then one electric? It can be loco or unit.
Okay, I think with one steam locomotive I would really like to see, and I was hoping to see it this year, but I haven't had much luck, would be Tornado.
Yes. Tornado was one of the first steam engines I've seen on a rail tour, and it's second favourite to Flying Scotsman.
Yeah.
But it does have a very, very special place in my heart, does Tornado.
It does as well. It was one of the first steam locomotives I knew about, and I did technically see it, but it was in 2017. It was at Digcar, but it wasn't in steam, and that's the only time I've ever seen it. And I wanted to see it again this year, but unfortunately, with the debacle between the A1 Steam Trust and West Coast Railways, unfortunately, I didn't get the chance.
Well, yes. Yeah, that was an unfortunate thing on the A1 Steam Trust part because of things with the West Coast Railways. But then it's like I say, we may do an episode on them this series. We may not. Yeah, here we go. We're getting political again.
Oh no.
Yeah, but obviously Tornado. It is a loco that you have to kind of. It's the same as Flying Scotsman. If it's about,
you have to go and see it.
You have to go and see it. You can't not ignore it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like seeing Jubilees and Black Fives on tours, but after a while, it does get a bit repetitive.
Yeah, and what they do say about Black Five is if you've seen one,
you see them all. Well, yeah. But technically, there are a couple of differences with liveries and things, so I've still got to tick a couple off my list.
Yeah.
And then electric.
Electric.
It can be a loco. It doesn't have to apply to a multiple unit.
I think I would like to see more of these, and I'll have to go up north to see them. But the 91s are probably one of my favourite electric.
Yeah.
So I would definitely like to see more of them.
Yeah, you have to kind of go north and then east.
Yeah.
To see them, unfortunately, you can't. You don't get a 91 screaming through Crewe Station.
No.
Not on this side of the Pennines. You don't.
No.
Being in XLMS territory. Yeah. So at 33 minutes, I think that's pretty much time.
Okay.
I haven't really got any other questions to ask.
Okay.
Have you got anything you want to ask me?
I'm not too sure. I think the only thing I have to say to you is thank you for having me on the podcast.
Thank you for coming on, and thank you for being the first guest of Series 2.
It's an honour.
Yeah, and this will be out. Well, obviously at the time of recording in the new year. So, for playback, yeah, this was done in December 25, but released in 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Hayden.
No problem.
And to everybody else, thank you very much for tuning in and listening, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.